Hey y'all, what is up? Keasbey here. So I had no intention of doing another test hand video for Floowandeerze anytime soon, but when I was doing practice hands on my own, a really cool one came up from kind of a basic looking hand. You might not be able to see where we're going with this. It looks like a pretty simple Floowander hand. So I just wanted to show it off in case any of you open something like this and need something absurdly high rolly to do with it. But before we get into that, don't forget to drop this video a like, subscribe to the channel for even more, and if you want to help us out that little bit extra, check out the link in the description to pick yourself up one of these custom playmats for the channel. Everything from those really helps us out, from upgrading equipment and things like that. So, let's get right into the hand. So the first thing we're going to do from here is fire off Magnificent Map. We're going to assume we go uninterrupted, but I'll talk a little bit about some relevant interruptions that could come up as we go. We're going to activate the effect of Map and reveal the Eaglin. So from here, we could be hit with Ghost Ogre, which would be really unfortunate because that would end the turn. But Map, we are going to, again, reveal the Eaglin, and we will banish out a Rubina. So Map resolves, and on resolution, we get to normal summon the Eaglin, Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. So the two major interruptions here, we could be hit with Imperm Veiler on the Eaglin, in which case we would normal summon the Rubina, activate the effect of Rubina. That would be our game mechanic normal summon, by the way, since that was negated. Normal summon the Rubina, search out probably Barrier Statue, normal summon out the Eaglin off of Rubina, search Dreaming Town, and go into our opponent's turn. Not super terrible. But the other interruption that we could see here is Gamma on the Rubina coming back, which would essentially end it. But again, no interruption. This resolves. Eaglin's effect, we are going to go ahead and search for our second copy of Empen. So we'll normal summon the Rubina. Effect of Rubina. If they were to Ash this, we can probably assume they don't have Imperm Veil or if the Eaglin resolved, but if they were to Ash this, what we would do from here would be to just normal summon Empen, search Dreaming Town with our game mechanic summon, search Dreaming Town, and go to our opponent's turn. So we have two options here with Rubina. We could kind of end the turn a little low with searching out Barrier Statue, tribute summoning Empen, searching Dreaming Town, and summoning Barrier Statue and going to our opponent's turn from there. But we've seen no interruptions so far, so we're feeling pretty safe. Let's really go for it. We're going to search for Toucan with Rubina. Next thing that we're going to do on resolution, tribute summon for Empen. So we're going to go Chainlink 1 Empen, Chainlink 2 Eaglin. We got this back. Empen, we are going to search for Advent of Adventure. So at this point, we are 100% sure there's no Imperm Veiler with the amount of stuff that we've resolved. And we are pretty sure there's no Ash because Rubina was a prime Ash target, and they didn't know that they knew that we had eaten. So our Empen at this point, but most likely we're okay. This would be the hard tell if they have an Ash. We are going to, on resolution of Empen, by the way, summon the Toucan but not activate the effect. So now we've used up the summons from Map, we have a game mechanic normal summon. Before we use that though, we are going to fire off Advent of Adventure. We're going to banish the Empen, and we will go ahead and search for a copy of Stree. So now the only relevant hand trap left over that is really a concern that would have already happened at this point is Nibiru. But at a minimum, we would end with Dreaming Town and all 4 birds in rotation if they Nibiru'd us. And we have the Eaglin in hand to summon on our opponent's turn. Not a big deal. So we'd fire off the Stree, Chainlink 1, to banish this. And on resolution, for Empen. So we're going to go Chainlink 1, Empen, Chainlink 2, Toucan. So that's going to come back to our hand. And with this Empen, we are going to now search for Dreaming Town. On resolution, normal summon Toucan. Remember, the first time we normal summon Toucan, we did not activate the effect, so we can do it now. Effect of Toucan. Let's get back Empen. And we're going to tribute summon one more time. For Empen. So nothing about Empen is once per turn, so we're going to get our third search with Empen now. And we will go ahead and grab Unexplored Winds. We're not going to chain block at this point because, once again, if we would have been Ashed and Gamad, it would have happened a long time ago. So we're going to leave these 3 chain blocks for next turn. And at this point, we would go ahead and fire off Unexplored Winds. Give this a good shuffle. And we would activate the effect. We'll put Mist Valley Apex Avion back on bottom of the deck in order to draw a card. Okay, another map, whatever. Not a super helpful draw from here. So we're doing that because we have the Eagle and we can easily recover it next turn if we need to, or go into Ryza, either or, but we still have another search target in the deck for Eagle and for the turn after that. So now we would go ahead and set Dreaming Town, set Enemy Controller, and we are going into our opponent's turn now, these are in our hand, with a live Empen, Unexplored Winds, Dreaming Town so we can start normal summoning whenever we want, Enemy Controller so we have protection from targeted negation, or we could manually force something special summon into attack mode to prevent it from being able to activate under Empen. We have Map for if they normal summon, so we do have the potential to double Ryza them at this point as well, because 1 Ryza from Map, 1 Ryza from Dreaming Town, or we could just start eating away their field with Unexplored Winds by normal summoning Toucan, or Eaglin, searching back Apex Avion, summoning Stree, summoning Toucan, 1 back row gone, and then the Apex Avion we would have searched would be a 2nd back row gone from Unexplored Winds. So yeah, that has been how you can summon if you just open these 3, or access to them, summon Empen 3 times, get 3 searches, and have absurd setup for your opponent's turn. And that's, again, you'd have 2 extra cards in hand as well. So, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop it a like, subscribe to the channel for even more, and again, if you want to help us out a little bit extra, grab yourself one of these playmats using the link in the description, and I will catch you all later.